Sprawled out over the mega metropolis city of Tokyo is the once pride of Japan. Do you see it? How about now? That's the Tokyo Tower. It is my opinion that you ain't a big city unless you have a tower. Well, Tokyo is so big that they felt the need to have not just one, but two towers. Only the second one had to be much bigger and much more modern. The Tokyo Skytree towers over the Tokyo Tower by more than twice its size, and it literally leaves the Tokyo Tower standing in the Skytree's shadow. There aren't many places in Tokyo where you can't see the Tokyo Skytree. That makes it easy to find. Once you get off the train, be sure you take some time and just admire how immense this structure is. I literally walked around and viewed it from many different angles for well over an hour. This vantage point probably is my favorite. After walking around the grounds of the Skytree, I was finally ready to go in and enjoy the view from the top. It still fascinates me that they built a structure so tall on an earthquake-prone island. Man, it would be something to experience a quake while you're at the top. The Skytree has a huge reception hall. This place can get pretty busy. If you don't want to wait, you can pay more and skip the line. At the top, it can be sheer chaos. There are people everywhere going crazy for an amazing view, just so they can get that perfect shot for their Instagram. You gotta love the Instagram models. Once you get off the elevator, you absolutely have to make your way towards the windows. On a clear day, the view of Tokyo will leave you stunned. The Skytree was packed. However, this area was far less crowded. That's because the view was less interesting on this side than the other. But as you can see, it's still pretty stunning. Now, if people aren't interested with a view like this, I'm sure you can just imagine how amazing the view is on the other side. This level has huge panoramic windows, although the steel beams seem to get in the way, but they're there for a good reason. You can see for miles on a clear day in Tokyo, and it's a crazy experience when you look down. Everything looks so small. I moved on to another part of the tower to see what else I could see from this height. This was my favorite view. I thought this area was so beautiful with the river, many bridges, and skyscrapers in the background. On the other side, you can see where the river lets out into the ocean. And then there's the immense train system that Tokyo has. From this view, you can really appreciate it. It was time to move on to the upper deck, which requires you to take a second elevator. It's a short ride. Once you get to the top, the view is even more amazing. However, the windows are significantly smaller, which means you'll have to work harder at getting that perfect image. But just like everything else in life, if you want something bad enough, you absolutely must put forth the effort, such as smashing the subscribe button. Although the windows at this level were small, the designers were thoughtful enough to install many windows so you could still get an incredible view of the surrounding area. You can see all the way down to the ground from here. One thing that never fails to amaze me is the shadow that the Tokyo Skytree casts down to the ground. The structure is huge. To give you an example of how far the shadow is cast, if you were to walk from the tip of the shadow to the base of the Skytree, it would take you about 20 minutes. Don't believe me? Try it. Then come back and write in the comment section how long it took you. Believe it or not, there is still one more level you can climb before you have to return to the lower levels in the elevator. Returning to the main level, while I was making my way towards the exit, I discovered that there's a lower level that everyone must pass through on their way out. This level is the least crowded level, so of course it's my favorite. They even have places to sit and just enjoy the view. But the main attraction on this floor is not just to sit on your ass. No sir. The main attraction is the glass bottom floor. In 2020, if you're a major city, it's not enough just to have a tower. Nowadays, you gotta have a tower with a glass floor. Amazing, right? This spot is a top pick for Instagram models. Another top pick for Instagram models is smashing the like button. That is, if you don't mind. I appreciate you. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. You can always expect the Skytree to be busy. I came here one time around right when they were about to close. That was pretty decent. This is madness. People everywhere. So if you don't like a lot of people in your pictures or video, I recommend you come right when the place is about to close, or come right at the beginning when they open.